We are back with Ask the Lawyer. I'm your host, Brenda Teal, here to answer your legal questions about personal injury. Today is personal injury attorney Roderick White from the law offices of Roderick C. White. Just call the number that you see on your screen. It's 877-846-7370, or email your question to roderick@igotyu.net. Okay, I got to ask, what's the C for?
Christopher.
Christopher. Roderick Christopher White. All right. But only your mama says that when you're in trouble, right?
Pretty much.
The number to call is 877-846-7370. We've got a question now from Cynthia in Ennis. Go ahead.
Okay, I fallen in HEB on the 17th of last month, and I was pushing my basket in front of the floor area, and I fallen down, and I was trying to get up, and I slid back down again, and a guy from the produce section came out and was assisting me to get up. And they called the manager, the store manager at the time. It was 7:15 to 7:20 in the morning. And I received this letter from HEB saying, we have completed our investigation regarding this event. Based on the information obtained to the course of our inquiry, there does not appear to be any negligence on the part of HEB. We respectfully deny any and all claims presented on your behalf. So I'm just asking, what should I do? Because I did fall, and I had bruises on my legs. To show it, I took bruising in my back. And they don't feel responsible for it. So my next question is, what should I do? Okay,
Cynthia, yeah, you're welcome. We're glad you called. What should the next step be for her?
Well, the reality of it is you need to contact a lawyer, okay? Expecting HEB or any large corporation to upfront accept responsibility for something is almost absurd.
Yeah, that did not surprise you, did it?
No, it doesn't surprise me, because remember what I said. The more money they pay out to you, the less they get to keep for themselves. So in reality, your interests are opposite their interest, okay? You need to contact a lawyer whose interests are entwined with your interest, okay? But there's this idea of a premises liability, and that deals with a business owner, an owner of property has an obligation to make the business reasonably safe, or the premises reasonably safe for the people they invite into their business. But it's really a couple of questions associated with that. And the first is they have a duty to make the premises safe, but only from things that they know about, or that dangers that have been present so long that they should have known about it. So the real question is, what caused her to fall? Was there liquid on the floor? Was there fruit on the floor? You mentioned there was using the produce section or something like that. Is what caused her to fall? And whatever caused her to fall, did HEB know about it, or was the danger present so long that they should have known about it?
My thinking, too, is that it may be that the grocery store had no liability. It may be that they did everything just right. But it's worth asking a lawyer about it to find out.
Of course it is. It's our job to investigate. And even if realistically, there's a lot of times where large corporations do have liability, but they know that if they just send you out this letter saying, hey, we have no liability, go away, 9 times out of 10, a lot of little guys, a lot of injured Texans are going to simply go away. So they know that if they have 100 accidents in their store, if they deny 100 of them, only 1 of them are going to really go about it and fight. I think all 100 of them need to call a lawyer and see if there's really some responsibility on that business owner or that large corporation or that insurance company. Don't walk away from this. Contact me, contact some lawyer.
And it doesn't cost anything to have that consultation?
We only get paid if and when we get money for you. If I don't get any money from my clients, I don't get any money for myself.
Now, you've got offices in Dallas and in Fort Worth, right?
Yes.
And soon to open a new office.
In Palestine.
That's right. Congratulations to you on that.
Thank you so much.
All right. The number to call is 877-846-7370. Phone lines are open right now. If you don't get through right away, please keep trying. We've got Norma in Canton on the line. Hi, Norma.
My child was seriously hurt with third-degree burns. The insurance company wants us to settle now by just paying our past medical bills, but our doctor says that our future medical bills will be big because this will take years to recover from. What happens if we settle?
Okay. it sounds like you'd be hopping into the middle, or an attorney would be hopping into the middle in a case like that. What do you think?
Well, yes, there is some idea of hopping into the middle, but the reality of it is this family is going to have responsibilities to this child for probably the next several years. That deals with plastic surgery if these burns cause permanent lasting scars and things on the child's body. But the child's pain and suffering is worth some amount.
Right.
Who's going to pay for the time that this family, that this child couldn't play soccer, couldn't play football? Who's going to pay for this child's plastic surgery in the future? And the insurance company doesn't want you to consider that. That's not those aren't concepts that normal people think about. This idea of future medical bills, pain and suffering, disfigurement, things of that nature, those are things that lawyers know are appropriate legal elements of damages. The short answer to them is don't settle.
Right, right. Because once you settle, then that's it. You can't go back a year or two later and say, oh, wait a minute, there were some more problems that we didn't anticipate?
You can't settle for $10,000 and then 2 years from now your child is concerned about these burns on their face and they want a $5,000 plastic surgery. It's over. Don't shortchange your child. Contact a lawyer and make sure that this child is taken care of or made whole, put in the situation they were before this accident or this injury.
All right, the number to call is 877-846-7370. We're going to take a break and come right back. You're watching Ask the Lawyer.